Hello and welcome to another bathrobe edition of AI Coding with Dr. Chuck. In this edition, this is one of those where I'm going to record it, and I don't know if I'm going to publish it or not because I don't know where it's going to go, and I don't know how frustrated I'm going to get. But let me give you a basic idea of what's going on. I have a friend, Paul Conway, and he used my Tsugi software to put up some websites called Digitization for everybody. So if we go to like lessons, he's got all these lessons and stuff. And basically he and a grad student, now professional named Jordan, built all this stuff, and it uses my stuff, and it looks a little different, and it's kind of amazing. And I've been Tsugi lives underneath this, and I've been fiercely upgrading Tsugi for a while in anticipation of making what they did a lot easier. And so the way you edit these things, let's go into audio, for me, the way you edit these things is you put all this stuff in GitHub and you edit lessons.json and do all these things, and you put your images and your lectures and you put all this stuff in. Authoring is not great for me to say, look, just go to Tsugi.com or Tsugi.org and make a class, which is kind of what I want to eventually do, because I want to make it so the user interface, and you've seen me at some time build sort of a simple authoring interface. That's me sort of like laying a road out in front of me to make it so that Paul and Jordan could do this without having to know GitHub. Okay. But what's happened is, they haven't done stuff, and so if you look at this, we hadn't changed this is like 4-year-old stuff, and I have changed Tsugi massively, and so some things have broken. Now, I mean, it's kind of crazy, but like this top menu, I broke this. I changed how the sessions got started, and so I think this is a small fix to get these things working again, and so. I'm gonna fix it. But what I want to do is I really also want to there's really 3 websites. There's image, there's audio, and there is video. And for him, it's about video archiving. And then there's this www site. Right. And that has the thing that gets you to imaging, audio, and video. And so what I'm going to do is I really want to just bring AI up to speed on this. It's a very weird structure. And Paul and Jordan aren't going to maintain this until I make it easier to maintain. And so it falls to me to maintain it. So I want to use AI to maintain it. Okay? So I don't know how this is going to go. I want this to be ultimately efficient to maintain 4 websites for him, 3 of which are based on my software, and 1 of which is an extract I made of a very simple WordPress. This www, this is a WordPress site. It was a WordPress site, and I turned it into a flat website just because I don't like WordPress, and that way I could host it all for him. Okay, so let's get to work. So what I've done is I've checked out all 4 of these things. So if I go into my htdocs folder, make this a little bigger so we can see, you can see that I've got dig4e star. LD. There we go. So I've got all of them checked out, and I've opened this one up in Cursor. So let's go. So I want to start by just setting up an AGENTS.md in this and possibly 3 other folders. And so what this is this www folder is one of 4 folders. The other 2 folders are Dig4e audio, Dig4e imaging, and Dig4e video. They are peer folders in the htdocs folder. I've already got them checked out. These are all sites that embed Tsugi, and they haven't been updated in quite a while. And so I need to update them. But let's get the AGENTS.md going and point out to yourself in AGENTS.md that as we're working, there's really 3 related folders. Let's start with that. And what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get to the point where I can make statements like fix all 3 of those other ones, and I don't have to keep typing the names of the things. So here we go. Let's see. And again, if you look at the transcript of what I was oh, look, it went and found it. Look at that. See, it found it. It's thinking like me. It did an ls-l dig4e star. So I found those. That is, okay. I'm glad am I recording this? Yeah, I'm glad I'm recording this. I mean, it could have been depressing. I'm like, oh crap, I got to beat it harder. It didn't. I'm probably burning a lot of tokens right now because this is a little different. I just, at this point, yeah, grabbed. Yeah. Look at that. I don't feel very organized. I'm barely drinking a cup of coffee. Let me go ahead and turn on the fan a little bit. Pause here for a sec. Oh, no, we'll just turn on the fan. Oh, that fan's too loud. Just a little warm here. So, turn on the fan. Okay, I got lights on. Okay. Yes, let's put an agents.md in all 4 folders, and you know, they're not going to be clones of one another, but they're all going to reference that they're part of a set of 4. Okay. So for the other 3 in the agents.md, you know, mentioned that they're based on the Tsugi framework, and that you need to check the Tsugi repo out and configure the Tsugi repo for it to work. Can I create a cursor workspace where I have all 4 of the folders within htdocs checked out at the same time? Phrasing is incomplete. If I can get it multi-root going, this is going to be really cool. Nope, I really just want a multi-root repo with all 4 of these things, and I'll save that repo configuration somewhere. Would it be a good idea to put the code workspace right into the www htdocs folder, the www dig4e folder? Man, the whole dig4e, I mean, it does not. Let's stop this. Would it be a good idea to keep the workspace file right in the dig4e-www folder instead of the next up folder? That way I get it checked into GitHub and it just comes along all the time. Put it in the folder. I want to be able to check this out anywhere. I want it to work anywhere. I want it to be version controlled. So I'm telling, it's like very meta right now. I'm telling Cursor to set up cursor, which I like. I like meta. There we go. Oh, and I get to look at this. I was wondering what these looked like. That's it, huh? I love that stuff. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna go commit that. Oh, no, okay. Yes. I usually don't let it do get because I want to do get diff, but hi there, yeah. Oh shit. Stop. Yes, please add all those, add all things to all 4 of the htdocs folders and commit them all. I usually don't let it do GitHub, but these are so simple. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. It'll probably do better Git. It'll probably do Git. Yeah, it's going to do better Git messages than me. So maybe I should just say screw it and let it do it. We're going to push it. Yes, push them all. Okay. Okay, I like that. So I think the next step is to close cursor and then reopen it using the workspace file. Okay. I feel bad closing cursor because it seems to me like it's a creature that I'm working with, and I love right now. I have very positive feelings towards cursor. And now I have to close it. I have to reopen it. File, open workspace. And HD docs. It's free www. Boom. Let's open that and let's see what we get. These multi-rooted workspaces. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. I'm going to be so productive. Audio, imaging, video. It is so pretty. This workspace is so pretty. I feel like I'm going to be so productive in this workspace. Thank you for all your help. Oh no, we have much to do. We have much to do. Well, no, we have much to do, and we're going to do it right now. So at this point, Tsugi has been checked out in each of the 3 repos, but not, by the way, Tsugi should be in the git ignore. Tsugi's been checked out, but not yet configured. But also, there is check.php in each of these that's really obsolete and out of date. I want to imitate the kind of startup and sanity mechanisms that I have in Pi4e and the others in these 3 Tsugi embedded sites. Whoa, what a prompt. That was a simple request, hard to describe. There we go. Yeah, the problem was that was a problem of talking. When I say Pi4e, why can't you know that Pi4e means Pi4e? I need like a whisper.txt configuration for this text translator. I'm going to ask it a question. Okay. It's doing it. Sanity is this thing that makes it so that, well, I'll show you what sanity does. It's probably breaking right now, but if I go to localhost dig4e imaging, it starts telling you, okay, this is that's old check.php that's doing that. I stole this idea from Moodle, where if you're not properly configured, it tells you how to configure it. And so if or this is dig4e imaging, there was this file called, too big. Okay. There was this file called check.php, but now there's this file called sanity.php, and yeah, I know, I've seen that. Okay, so let's go back to that and let's take a look at this was the old, and it had all kinds of crap in it. Yeah, so this is the new. So I just make this script, and that script basically runs on every page. It's called sanity check. And if it's not right, okay, yeah. Okay. It's telling us to do it, but I'm gonna tell it, okay. Quick question. Can I give you guys a vocabulary list of words that I'm going to say? For example, I say pi 4e all the time, and you interpret it as pi free. And what it really is supposed to be py 4e. And you make that mistake all the time. Can I tell you that when I say pi 4e, it means py 4e? Can I tell you that? Is there a vocabulary file or something? Yeah, let's paste that into the workspace as a vocabulary file. I like vocabulary file. I like working at the vocabulary level for now, rather than the cursor level. I hope that the speech to text works better. I had it too fast. I'll stop doing that. As we build these kind of agent communication files, should we just put them in a folder like .agents rather than just in the top level folder? Yes, let's stop. Yes, let's move it into a .ai subfolder in all 4 of the repositories. Yes, let's move all of these agent-oriented files into a .ai subfolder. What are we doing here? Did it say something about you can't move the AGENTS.md file? Whoa, it's all blowing up. Oh, because the workspace file went away. going, keep going. We're all blown up, sir. We're gonna have to reopen that. Oh shit. It's kind of lost its way. It's got to finish. We're kind of in a gray zone right now. I guess I better go look at what's going on. Get status. What's going on here? ls.agents. Okay. So I still got agents. Okay, it's kind of blowing up, but it looks okay. Okay. Oh, let's take a look. Okay, so it looks like it didn't make a .agents. Yes, let's commit them all. Now what's cool about this is I'm putting all this effort in to get this workspace set up and get agents set up so that I can just make expressions like fix all three of them. I'm going to do some of this for my other Tsugi stuff. I like this. This is like a set. Someday I want to refactor all this code so that I'll edit in the Tsugi UI. I met a guy yesterday and he so badly needs like a generic Tsugi that does not require Git repo. And I just think there's a tremendous market opportunity for, in a sense, hosted Tsugi, but I got so much work to do before it's ready for that. I mean, Tsugi has become a real powerful and awesome tool, but it's only a tool that works in my hands, and that's kind of stupid. Are we done? Oh, okay, it's done. It didn't say keep down at the bottom. So, okay. Okay. So let's just go take a look at what we've got sitting here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's now configure Tsugi in the other three repos and just make them all go to the same database. Don't put them in the database Tsugi like we do in Pi4E. Let's make a new database called dig4e and make all three share a database dig4e. The password can be LTI user and LTI password. And then just kind of set them up and set up the config.php file. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? It just connected to my database. What? I didn't give you permission to do that. You people are crazy. Crazy. No. Show me the database. Did you really and truly just guess the root password on my database and then you made a dig-free database? You are so... Oh, don't tell me you're going to go configure this stuff. You are... You're crazy. You're out of control, but in a good way. You people are crazy. Are you kidding me? It brought it all the way up and it has a database. Son of a. Keep all. Okay, that was pretty damn stunning. I am going to close and reopen the Workspace folder since we moved it in a previous commit. Bah humbug. Okay, we are back and we are all set with a new Workspace file. So I think it's time to get to work. I gotta slow down and hit that button. Slower. Okay. So one of the things I want to do is create Tsugi_settings.php files in the 3 Tsugi-based folders that we're working with. Take for inspiration DJ4E, Django for Everybody, the Tsugi settings, and then adapt for the 3 sites that we're working with. Oh shit! Slow down, we're cooking a button. I think that vocabulary has helped. It was worth setting that vocabulary up. So there is no Tsugi settings here, right? Or there is Tsugi settings. Oh, okay. They're already there. I don't understand. Are they really there? Were they there before? Did he give me Tsugi settings? It did. Okay. Oh man. commit all this and push it. The next thing we want to do is clean up the login. Okay, so now we have to fix all three of the Tsugi based folders because the logged in and not logged in menus are not properly configured. And I believe that is because I changed how the session needed to be started in top level folder, and it has to do with, I think I called session start by mistake in like top.php or something like that, and we had to fix this in all the other ones like pi free. We fixed it, and so we just got to find that fix that gets the session started correctly based on the current version of Tsugi in these three websites. I hope I got that right. Gotta remove myself to get rid of login secure session. Got the build menu callback pattern, which is a very new pattern, which is really cool. You know. So login secure session cookie is indeed deprecated, and I want no mention of it in any of these three Tsugi-based websites. Ooh, if I talk slower, it does the substitution right then, so I need to take a breath after I am done talking before I hit the go button. Hit enter too fast. What the crap? Oh. What are we doing here? No, stop. Stop. There should no longer be any mention of login secure session cookie in any of the three Dig4E websites. Okay. Yes. Git commit, git push. Oh crap, I might have fixed a bug already. Let's go find the bug. Was that the color it was supposed to be? Lessons is back. Dig4E is back. Okay, so now So let's make it so that so when you are on like DigFree imaging page, the top left nav goes to the www.dig4e because it's really sort of supposed to be one site that descends into the other three sites. But when I'm running on localhost, then that link goes to the www one. I want to make it so that when I'm running on localhost, it goes to localhost 888 slash digfree-www instead of going to www.digfree.com in production. But then when I move to production, I want it to automatically start going to the production URLs, if that makes any sense. And the same is true for the lessons and other links in that top navigation. When I'm local, I want them to go to local, and when I'm hosted in production, I want them to go to hosted production URLs. I want to look at this code. I want to see how it does it. Having some fun. It's going in build menu. Okay. I don't even have this on some of my Pi4E stuff. I should add this in some of my other stuff. Nice. Hub home. Oh. I noticed that you created a new CFG member variable hub home. In PHP, have you set config info to just accept random new member variables at runtime? Because there was a problem going from PHP 7 to PHP 8 where I couldn't just whip up new member variables on the fly without changing config info. And I worry that this will be a PHP 8 to PHP 9 thing where PHP 9 will stop letting me extend objects at runtime. Talked about the risk of extending objects at runtime, especially considering going to PHP 9. And that's why I made the whole set extension thing. So I see you're doing that, but I'm worried about PHP 9. Help me out. Yeah, allow dynamic properties. Okay, come back. I want to read this. PHP 8.2 deprecated creating properties. Yeah. Hard error. So it might go away, which has been my instinct. Right. What? Did you change something? Oh, okay. No, I didn't. That's not changed. They're just telling me what I'm doing. Cool. Thanks. Okay, let's take a look at what we got here. Reload this. Oh man. Ah. Okay, now for the dub folder, we have a top menu having nothing to do with Tsugi now. It's just a top menu in Bootstrap, and it's got the video, audio, and imaging drop downs, and I want those drop downs to dynamically toggle based on whether we're local or online from the localhost URLs for the three sort of child sites to the local ones and the global ones. I want that to happen automatically too. But this is not Tsugi, so we just go fix some PHP. Dub is dub. Okay, so we're working in ditch-free dub. I really appreciate this multi-root thing. I'm going to start using that a lot more. Oh, we're making some helpers. I'm guessing it's going to be okay. What's this say? Let's take a look at this code here. Can it be smaller? No, it can't be smaller. Yeah, close enough. This could be pretty hard coded. As long as it works dynamically, I'm pretty good. Okay. Let's commit that. Okay, so now I'm going to go here and hope that this goes to lessons correctly. Goes back to ditch-free, goes back to quizzes, go back for dig-free, go back to audio, go back to dig-free. I didn't know what where did those colors come from? Quizzes, dig-free, video, lessons. Yep, that's pretty good. Did we commit all that stuff? Commit the changes across all four folders and then do a git push. Image to ditch. Okay. Okay. So in the 3 Tsugi sites, you picked up some colors. You picked up that there's orange, purple, and green for the 3 sites as kind of branding. But the one thing we don't want to do is change the coloring of the top menu. We want to have all the text and the other stuff change colors by site, but we don't want to change the top menu colors by site. We want the top menu to be kind of like the deep University of Michigan blue across all sites, but then the body text and other things can be the orange, purple, and green. Right, so in production, this is the production one, still broken. It's got this orange thing going on. And then if we go into, imaging lessons, it already fixed it. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, wait, that's not right. It already fixed it. It already fixed it. This top thing was orange. Okay. Oh. Boom. Confused. Okay. It's still wrong. Get off of localhost, Chuck. Oh, it's this one. Okay. I gotta watch this so I make sure that I'm... what am I doing here? Okay, that's good. Go back to Dig Free. Uh-oh. What just happened? Oh, what's that lesson? Oh, no, that's probably what it's supposed to look like. Okay, I don't like that, but that's okay. Okay, they did that. That's how they got it. Okay. Git commit and get push. Okay. Well, now I think I've got to work on things like login and updating my production deployments, and I don't want to I don't want to screen share when I'm doing production deployments because I might be revealing stuff, and so I'm gonna stop here. I was pretty impressed. Code workspaces are really important in Cursor, and a vocabulary file is another thing that I did for the first time in this one, and it just allowed me to in spoken text express what I wanted and get a much better fidelity interpretation of what I wanted. So that's all I have for you today. If you made it this far and you're still listening, please like, share, and subscribe. Cheers.